Finally, my boys, the Beast skill tests are here, and we are starting it off with Beast versus Super Saiyan Blue on Xenoverse 2, which recently just got a buff, and honestly makes this more of a better skill test overall in terms of the comparison than before, because I think before Beast would have been better without necessarily a question, I feel like. But now, after the new update, Super Saiyan Blue is revamped and back even better than it ever was, and Blue Evolution is back and better than it ever was as well. But the main focus of today's video is Beast versus Super Saiyan Blue. Now, I'm not gonna bore you guys with like stat increases and all things like that, or showcasing them at the very least in the training mode, because we've gone over the stat increases and the changes in the Awokens for both Beast and Super Saiyan Blue in the past, and Super Saiyan Blue many times at this point in time. So what I decided to do instead was actually put together some graphics for you guys and show off all the stat increases and all the different changes that occur when you go into the Beast form and when you go into Super Saiyan Blue. Alright, so as you guys see here with the Beast graphic that I did put together, again, we have all the different stat changes that occur with these Awoken skills listed down. So starting it off with the Beast form, we have a 30% increase to all attack categories. We also have a 20% increase to the amount of ki that we restore when we are in this form as well. Now, we also have a 20% increase to the damage taken. This is actually a negative thing though, because if you're taking more damage, that is not good. So there is a 20% increase to the overall damage that you take in this form as well. You also have the same stamina recovery speed, the same base speed, or it is either slightly, and I mean barely, slightly faster. Honestly, usually with Awoken skills, you're able to tell with just by looking at the differences in the speed when you actually transform and de-transform, and I really wasn't able to see that when I was breaking down the Beast Awoken skill. So again, it's either a very slight increase to the overall speed, or it is exactly the same. Now, in terms of ki, this does take 5 bars of ki, but unlike other Awokens, not only do you need 5 bars, it actually takes away 5 bars at the same time. So those are all the different stat breakdowns and requirements basically for the Beast Awoken skill in Xenoverse 2. So now let's take a look at Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue gives a plus 25% boost to all attacks. You actually have a negative 10% ki auto drain at all times, which we're going to take a look at in a quick second. That's the only thing we're really going to take a look at in training mode in this video right here, because it's something that is different and changed, and I want to see how good it is without a Super Soul active and then when a Super Soul is active at the same time, right? So now you also have a negative 5% to the damage that you take. This Awoken skill used to actually be a plus 12% damage taken, similar to what Beast is, but now you're actually taking less damage when you're in this form as opposed to your normal state. Now, you also do have better stamina recovery in Super Saiyan Blue as well. You do have a slight speed increase in Super Saiyan Blue as well. And then you need 5 bars to awaken with this skill, and it does not consume 5 bars like the Beast Awoken skill does. Now, something I did not mention or put down on the chart is obviously the extra combo that you gain when you are in the Beast form, but this is all the differences in terms of your stats, your ki restoration, your stamina, all things like that that you get with both the Beast form and the Super Saiyan Blue form. So now we're going to jump into training mode really quick just to look at the ki drain in Super Saiyan Blue now as opposed to how it was before, because again, now it is only negative 10% as opposed to 20, so it's pretty much cut in half. So let's see how it looks like when you have a Super Soul active and when you don't have a Super Soul active at the same time, because remember, ranked with limitations is a thing on this game, and in with limitations you cannot rely on a Super Soul at all. So with that being said, let's jump into the training mode. Alright, y'all, here we are in the training mode. Now I'm going to set my ki to normal, because again, the main purpose of us being in the training mode is to see how the drain is now on Super Saiyan Blue when your Super Soul is not active, and when it is active, to see the differences from where it was before. Because now, when we go into Super Saiyan Blue, as you see, my Super Soul is not active at this moment in time. Look at the very minimal, and I mean very minimal ki drain that comes along with this awakening now at this point in time. It is very slow on its own without a Super Soul active or anything along those lines. It is very, and I mean very slow, right? Now, that a Super Soul has actually taken activation, you see there is no key drain at all. So the new buff to the key drain is very, very good for Super Saiyan Blue, because not only does it make it very manageable and very easy to manage and without limitations, obviously when you incorporate the Super Soul, but even with limitations, it's not the hardest to manage anymore, because as you guys are about to see, right, it's very similar now to how basically Blue Evolution is now when you have a Super Soul on. When you use it, when you do a full-on combo like that, you're really not gaining too much ki. You're actually kind of just gaining a little bit throughout the whole combo, as you guys see right there. But at the same time, when you're in an actual match, it is fairly easy to sustain, even in with limit situation, because again, for the most part, you're constantly going to be comboing or getting comboed, things along those lines, getting into clashes, and that will keep your ki up with this transformation now when you're with limitations, as opposed to before. All that stuff really would still make it hard. You would still be losing ki when you're doing a combo, things along those lines. So while it wasn't the worst in the world with limitations, it's definitely not nearly as manageable as it is now after the DLC 16 buff. So now that we've broken down everything about these two Awoken skills, we're going to take the Awoken online that I truly think is best. And you guys know when we go online, we always, and I mean always, go in strong. So let's get it. Alright, here we go. Now once we transform, you will know which Awoken skill I think is better. But first and foremost, I probably won't explain too much as to why. Hello? I probably won't explain too much as to what is my man's doing. Again, probably won't explain too much as to why until after the match is actually over, because we got to focus on the beatdown of this man Easy right here, because he seems to be an absolute, he seems to be a track star. And he's, okay, and he's using iframes. Like, my man's is a track star running and using iframes, like, for real. It's all good, though. It's all good. Still gonna get this absolute beatdown. Come here. No, come here. No, come here. All right, get your ass away. And as you guys can see, Super Saiyan Blue, between Beast and Super Saiyan Blue, is my choice as to which Awoken is better. Now, again, I'll explain more after this match. I didn't think that was going to catch him, but it did, thank God. I'll explain more after this match, but let's first and foremost finish this absolute ass whooping on this man Easy, who just keeps running like a little bitch. How did that connect with me? Come here. Stupid. Get your ass. Oh, what are my skills? Oh, we got Final Kamehameha. Oh, I don't have enough ki because I'm in. Oh, no. Okay, we use a Super Kamehameha on his ass, though. This probably will not kill. Will it? Oh, Super Saiyan Blue is that transformation. We were with limitations. That's why I was a little bit scared as to whether or not Super Saiyan Blue would actually finish right there with the Super Kamehameha. But even right there, you guys could see my ki was very, very sustainable in Super Saiyan Blue. Like, I didn't really lose any ki until I tried to use a move right there at the end, and it sustained it the whole time with Super Saiyan Blue in with limitations. That's with no Super Soul active. And that is a major reason why I do feel that Super Saiyan Blue is the better of the two options between Beast and Super Saiyan Blue, because with limitations, Super Saiyan Blue is very, very manageable now, right? You're also getting a boost to your stamina recovery, which is a major factor in Xenoverse 2. I've always said stamina is like the most important factor in deciding a match on this game, because once you're out of stamina, that's pretty much your ass at that point in time. But with a boosted stamina recovery, it makes it a lot easier to manage your stamina and a lot harder to fully run out as well, right? But then you also take into account that this Awoken, now you are becoming a bit more tanky. You're actually taking less damage in this, whereas in Beast, you are taking more damage overall. Now, the main reason, though, I will say out of everything as to why I think Super Saiyan Blue is the better PvP Awoken between the two, better in with limitations and better without limitations, is mainly due to how long it takes for the Beast Awoken to actually activate. Like, it is by far the longest transformation in this game, bar none, and it leaves you open for stamina break opportunities without a full-on knockback. Like, you have to fully on knock back your opponent to have the opportunity to actually transform with that, when that's not the case with other Awoken skills in this game. So that is a major negative on the side of the Beast Awoken, plus the simple fact that you are taking 20% more damage overall, only for a 5% increase in damage compared to Super Saiyan Blue, because Blue is still giving you 25% overall damage increase, while Beast is giving you 30. So for those reasons, guys, like I said, the 5% damage boost or change between the two is not major, but the 25% damage taken or damage received between the two, because again, now Super Saiyan Blue is a negative 5%, while Beast is a plus 20%. That is a major factor. How long the Beast Awoken takes to transform is a major factor in my determination. And then also the stamina recovery speed boost that you get in Super Saiyan Blue is definitely something nice and very, very good for PvP at the same time. So overall, Beast is still a great Awoken skill in my opinion. I love the skill without a doubt, but at the same time, if we're talking which is truly better, I definitely have to go with Super Saiyan Blue in Xenoverse 2 after this update. Now, pre-update, things may have been a little bit different, because that damage difference really wouldn't have been there, because you would have still been taking plus 12% damage when you're in Super Saiyan Blue, plus you would have had more key auto drain, to where you have to be a bit more cautious with the Awoken skill, especially in with limitations. But now in with limits, as you guys saw, the Awoken skill is very, very easy to manage, and I had absolutely no problems with it in that match in any way, shape, or form. So let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. Which Awoken skill do you think is better between these two, and why? Because I gave all my reasons why, but I would love to know what you guys think about these Awokens and why one is potentially better than the other. But till next time, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.